What's up, everybody? It's Fabio Potent. You know this. Bringing you guys today a Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 149 discussion. Now, this chapter, man, we gotta talk about it. Maki, Mai, Zenin, Tojo, the hype, all of that. And I just want to talk about why, unfortunately, as sad as this chapter is, this is why I love Jujutsu Kaisen. So what do I mean exactly when I say that? When I say this is why I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Chapter 149, Perfect Preparation, Part 2, was one of those chapters that just reiterates the feeling that I have that nobody is safe in this manga. And it goes back all the way to the Young Fish reverse punishment arc when I thought that Junpei was going to live. I thought that he was going to become a party member. He was going to join up with the team. You know, he was going to be with Megumi, Nobara, and Yuji. But he didn't even make it. It's like, fuck, man. Multiple people pass away during Shibuya. We lose some of our favorite characters. And still, even after that, we still continue to lose characters in such a... And these characters are going out in ways that they're not dying in the most, how should I say, humane way. And it's interesting when you think to the beginning of the series, Yuji's dream, and how he wants to make sure that everybody has a humane death, a natural death, that these are natural deaths. And then we continue to see throughout the series about how crazy that dream was, how impossible it was, and how people just keep dying. So let's go ahead and talk about the chapter a little bit. Beginning of the chapter, we get father monologue or father speech from Mai and Maki's dad, who we just met and we just said goodbye to. He got what he deserved, though. And this man's going on and on about how his daughters failed him and that's the reason why he failed, which is bullshit. If you feel like that, then it's your fault as a parent, first of all. And second of all, your daughters are awesome. So I don't know what he was talking about, but he just kept going on and complaining about how he was second to Naobito. And that's because Maki and Mai weren't as strong as Naoya and Nobita's children. But like, man, these niggas is bums. And he proceeds to just violate them, throwing them downstairs. It's just absolutely brutal. Maki is not dead, but she's unconscious or something. And I was confused at this part for a second. But then I reread it and then I started to understand what was going on. I forgot that Mai's curse technique is construction. So she was creating this weapon and she was creating, I believe, like this space that her and Maki were in one last time, but it takes such a toll on her body that after this she will be dead. And I must say, while I can see some people saying that if you want to, you could say that this feels forced a little bit because we never really got to see much of the Maki and Mai relationship on screen. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect Mai to die here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought they still have more to go through. Is she dead? I mean, she might come. I don't know, bro. I think she's dead. I could see her getting killed off because even though I did like her character and I did like this dynamic, I don't think she's too popular. And if she is dead, it doesn't really impact the story too much, especially if you just make Maki stronger. So I think she's actually dead. I don't think we have like a Nobara situation here where like she'll potentially come back. I don't think that. But yeah, I could see some people saying potentially this could feel forced a little bit because we didn't see that sisterly. We didn't see that dynamic grow much on screen until recently, and I was talking about it because I thought it was about to get started. I didn't know it was about to end. But regardless, though, I still did feel bad, especially because I'm somebody who, you know, this chapter, it made me think back to when Nobara and Momo fought. And Momo was trying to tell Nobara about the things that Mai goes through, the Zenin clan, the women, and all that stuff. And we're getting some of that now. We're seeing some of that, how just disgusting and vile his family is. I mean, this man's trying to kill his own daughters because he's mad because of a position. And it's a fucking bum. But, yeah, I did not expect Mai to pass on. She talks about some pretty interesting stuff. She talked about her and Maki being twins and how that might be affecting the both of them. Mai not wanting to get stronger, and then Maki wanting to get stronger, but Mai is there. And basically sacrificing herself for the potential of Maki. And really sad and emotional. I know the anime is going to do this justice. It's a sad day for both Maki and Mai fans. So yeah, but then after Mai says her piece and passes away, Maki awakes with like the ultimate the ultimate weapon. I went to the wiki, shout out to the wiki, so hopefully this is right. It's called Juzo Kumiya, or the Dragon Bone OPS blade. And I was wondering what was going on, but now I get it. Mai was creating the weapon, and then they were in this space, and then she died because it's probably so powerful. It probably just took her life, and yeah, she looks dead to me. And then we get the moment that everybody was hyped for. Home dude, Maki's dad returns because the cursed spirits are gone, and then he says, "My body remembers, but I tried hard to forget this fear." And like many people said, a lot of people said Maki would be a baby Toji or become like that. And he is spooked because he remembers. And this panel was hype. If you watched my live reaction, that was hype. But this is just one of those chapters where you're like, man, this is why I love Kaisen. Because it's edgy, it's hype, it's dark, and then it's just lit. The fights are cool as fuck. The characters are cool, and people. It's just, this is why you like it. And he tries to do his OP stance, and he gets one shot. I knew it instantly. I read too much manga, and he gets one shot. And I do believe Mai is dead. Maki says, "Mai, let's get started." And Maki is OP now. Now I know like Jujutsu Kaisen is a new series technically, but I mean it came out in 2018, which is like 3 years ago. Yeah, so I mean it's getting up there. Well, not really, but you know it's been a while. But this was like a nostalgic chapter for me. This is why I love the series. This is when I knew I was going to read like Kaisen weekly, stuff like this. Now, I know it's going to sound fucked up and dark and stuff, but like, this is why. Hype moments, death, cool character designs, cool characters, cool abilities, darkness, and just everything, man. This is why, unfortunately, I love Jujutsu Kaisen. It's sad, but this is it. It is what it is. Not everybody's going to make it to the end. Even some of my favorite characters. Like, I don't even know if Nobara's coming back. So, like, fuck, man. And I know Mai didn't have the most fans, but I liked her. And I thought her and Maki had potential to grow. I am kind of sad to see it cut so short. I thought it had more potential. But it is what it is. And we'll see what it goes from here. And what it does for Maki and her strength. But yeah, what did you guys think about chapter 149? What do you guys think? Was this like a chapter that like, man, this is why I love Kaisen? Because, whew, yeah, this is why. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Fabio Potent. I'll see y'all in the next one.